Hello students, welcome to Manavika's English Medium School online classes. My name is Teacher Anokhi Naik. Today I am going to teach computers for class 3. We are going to cover the topic, a computer system. Before I begin with the chapter, let me ensure that all of you are safe at home. I hope you and your families are staying home and staying safe. We know today we are made to stay home because of the pandemic. Our nation, our world is going through a bad phase. So it's our responsibility to be home and be safe. So let me begin with the first chapter for computer, a computer system.
In class 2, we had seen different types of machines. Machines that run on gas, petrol and diesel. Machines driven by electricity. And also machines that run with the help of human energy. All these machines are designed for a special purpose. They perform some specific task. For example, a vehicle is meant for traveling across the place. A washing machine is designed to wash our clothes. We have many such machines that perform some special task. Similarly, a computer is a multi-purpose electronic machine. A computer can perform several different work. Let us see how this machine works. How does a computer work? Computer works on IPO cycle. IPO stands for input, process and output. Input is the data that is given to the computer. A user gives data to the computer in form of text, numbers and pictures. This is called as a raw data that has no meaning. How do we give this data to the computer? Yes, with the help of keyboard and mouse. This data is then processed by the processing device. Once the data is processed, we get output or the result. Yes, we see output through the monitor. Just like a computer works on IPO cycle, there are many such machines that also work on IPO cycle. Like for example, a washing machine. Washing machine takes input as a dirty clothes. This dirty clothes, when put in the machine, it washes it and gives us clean washed clothes. So the input here is dirty clothes. The processing is done by the washing machine and the output given to us are clean washed clothes. Similarly, we also have a mixer juicer. It takes input as fruits, does the processing, makes juice for us and we get output as a fresh fruit juice. So just like a computer works on IPO cycle, there are many machines that also work on IPO cycle. Let us see what is input. Input is the data that is given to the computer. We give data to the computer through input devices. Just like in human body, we have our sense organs. All these sense organs are input devices of our body. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue. So all these are the input devices of our body. Similarly, the input devices for the computer are the keyboard, microphone, and a mouse. With the help of these devices, we can feed data in the computer. Keyboard helps us to enter letters and numbers. Mouse is used to point and select things on the screen. A microphone captures our voice. So the parts of the computer that help us to enter data in the computer are called input devices. What is an output? Output is the data that we get after the processing is done. Output is a meaningful information. The parts of the computer that give us the output are the monitor, printer, and a speaker. Yes, the monitor shows us output on the screen. The printer gives output on the paper, and the speaker lets us hear to our voice or sound. We also have a processing device, Central Processing Unit, also known as a CPU. CPU is the brain of the computer. Just like in humans, brain is the most important part in computer. CPU is also the most important part. That's because the brain controls all the functioning of our body. Similarly, CPU controls every part of the computer. It also makes decisions. CPU is made up of three parts: a control unit. This unit is responsible to control every part of the computer. The memory unit is responsible to store information inside the CPU. And an arithmetic logic unit does mathematical calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. They also compare values. So a computer system is made up of input devices, output devices, and a processing device. A computer accepts data from the user, processes it, and gives a meaningful result. A computer system is made up of two parts: hardware and a software. Hardware are all the parts that you can touch and see. They are the visible components of the computer. Just like in human body, we can touch muscles, flesh, our skin. All these are the hardware parts of the human body. Similarly, in computer, the hardware are those parts that you can touch. They are the monitor, keyboard, mouse, speaker, CPU, UPS. All these parts we can physically touch them. What is a software? Software are the set of instructions that helps the computer to run smoothly. Software includes a system software, and an application software. A system software consists of operating system and a utility programs. Operating system is a main system or main software of the computer. It is a link between the user and the hardware. We cannot access the hardware directly. So operating system helps us to access the hardware. Operating system are the Android, iOS and Windows. Utility programs are the small programs in the system software. They are used for managing your computer. For example, the antivirus software, it helps us to protect from virus attacks. We have application software that are designed to perform special tasks. Like a game software is used for playing games. A word software is used for typing letters. A paint software is used for painting, drawing. Computer memory. A computer memory is made up of two parts, primary memory and the secondary memory. Primary memory. A primary memory is the basic memory unit of the computer. As we all know, what is a memory? Memory is a place where you store information. We can store information in two ways, primary and secondary. In primary memory, the information that is stored is for temporary purpose, and in secondary memory, information is stored on permanent basis. Primary memory consists of two types, RAM and a ROM. RAM stands for random access memory. This memory is a temporary memory. It has a smaller storage capacity. That is, when during processing, when the information is stored in RAM, if the power is switched off or your computer is turned off, all the information that is in RAM is erased, is lost. So RAM stores information for a shorter period of time, whereas ROM is a permanent memory. Once you store instructions in ROM, it cannot be changed. For example, the process to start and shut down the computer. Can we change it? No, we cannot change it. That's because this process has been stored under ROM, read only memory. Now let us go to secondary memory. Secondary memory is a permanent memory. It has a huge storage capacity. We have all seen secondary memories. Yes, it's a CD, a hard disk, DVD and a pen drive. All these are secondary memory of a computer system. So children, I hope you all have understood the topic. Thank you.